What's up guys, welcome back to another guide, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make your first 100 million coins. This video is a continuation of my last video where I show you how to make your first 10 million coins. So make sure to check that out if you need it and if you haven't already, since it's very useful in understanding the game and also understanding this video. There will be some similarities from last video, but also a lot of differences. The biggest difference is you'll be making more money this video. Anyway, before we get into this guide, just know that there are tons of ways to make money in Hypixel Skyblock, especially when you keep progressing in the game. Whether that be getting more Skyblock levels or more money, there will always be more money making methods to unlock. But I'm going to be showing you some of the easiest methods that don't require a lot of progress, and instead will help you progress in the game. Now I could just tell you to go mining, go farming, go do some other stuff, which is all valid. But in this series, where I eventually teach you how to make one bill, I'm going to mostly be keeping it to bazaar and auction house flips. And some other things too, so stay tuned. One last thing. From now on in my videos, I'm going to be using this filter. Did you notice a difference? I don't know. If you like it, please leave a comment, and if you don't like it, please leave a comment as well. I really need your opinion. Similar to last video, we're going to be heading to the bazaar, and I'm going to be assuming you have 10 million coins or more at this point. I talked about bazaar flipping last video, but now that you have more coins, you can make more profit and buy higher value items. I may have used Booster Cookie as an example last video as well, but you weren't supposed to be able to afford it. However, I have to talk about it right now, since the profit margin is just huge. Make sure to go to Bazaar settings and turn advanced mode on if you haven't already. I kind of forgot to talk about that last video. If you would look at the buy price and the sell price, you may notice something. After some quick calculations, if you were to make a buy order and then a sell offer, you would make roughly 622,000 coins in profit. Now I don't know what's really going on here, as the prices seem to be inconsistent, so I don't really know what's going on, but it's still a good example. I'm not going to go much further into this topic, but just know that you should check all the popular items, and if there's a big margin between buy orders and sell offers, then you should probably flip those. And now that you have more money, you can buy more of them, you can do multiple different flips at once, and you can do higher valued items. Moving on to something I didn't cover in last video, book flipping, or crafting, whatever. The greatest part about this flip is that it has no requirements and it's really good. Like, it's pretty good. Go down to the oddities category in the bazaar and go to enchantments. Right now, we're going to be focusing on the right side, which is ultimate enchantments. Ultimate enchantments are really good and very expensive enchantments, and you can only have one per armor piece. As an example of a really good flip, I'm going to be showing you these two, and then I'm going to show you how to find your own. A lot of the time, ultimate enchantments scale from a level of 1 to 5. We're going to be using this to our advantage. If we were to create a buy order, it would cost us 126k per level 1 book. If we did some quick math, 16 books would cost us around 2 million coins. You may be wondering, why 16 books? But that happens to be the perfect amount to craft a level 5 book. A level 5 book sell offer costs around 2.4 million coins. Do you see where I'm going here? It'll cost us 2 mil to craft and 2.4 mil to sell. That's a really good margin. Now let me show you what the process looks like. Let's create our buy order for 16 books and do top order plus 0.1. Now we wait. I've been waiting for, well, not really a long time, but there is one downside to this flip, and that is that the buy order actually has to fill, which may take a little bit. But it's not too bad when you realize you can do literally anything else in that time while you wait for it, such as other flips, which should be easy since you have more money. And the more money you make, the more money you can make, kind of. If you feel like your buy order is not filling and you don't know whether to relist it or not, I have a quick trick for you. Take the number of books you need left and memorize that. For me, I need 9 books left. Then go over to the item that you placed your buy orders in and hover over the create buy order map. Here you can see the top orders, and if your number's not anywhere on here, then you should probably relist it and outbid the other people. As you can see here, I'm below a lot of orders for a lot of books, so it's time for me to relist this. So let's claim that and cancel that. And now we continue our wait. In the meantime though, I'm going to show you how to combine the books, and it's really easy. I can do /AV and pull up an anvil since I have a booster cookie, but you may need to walk all the way over here for the closest anvil. Anyway, you simply combine the level 1 books with the level 1 books, and it creates a level 2 book. It's the same for each level. You can combine a level 2 with a level 2 and make a level 3. However, this is very important, don't combine different levels, because that'll end up wasting your money and doing nothing. And yes, it'll go through if you're not being careful, and it'll rip you off and you'll be very sad. I've lost money before this way, it's not fun. So just pay attention. And the order finally filled. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but I don't really mind. We already got an Ultimate Wise 3 and 2 book, so let's combine the rest and make a 5 book. And last but not least, we put 4 and 4 together and make 5. Now it's time to go to the bazaar and make a sell offer. I don't know how long that'll take, but there's almost 10,000 insta buys for Ultimate Wise 5 books in the last week, so it should sell eventually. Just remember to relist it if you need to. I was going to end that section there, but I found another book that's even better. Also keep in mind that you can find your own book flips if you really want, but I think these are the best. If you go to Wisdom 1 Books and create a buy order, it costs 167k per book. 167 times 16 is 2.67 million coins. And if we go to Wisdom 5 and go over to sell offer, yeah, 3.9 million coins. That's over 1 million coins in profit. So let's try it right now. Let's go to Wisdom, Wisdom 1, create buy order, Wisdom 1, create buy order, 16 books, top order plus 0.1, and confirm. If we can get 100 likes on this video, then I'll release the next episode, which is how to make your first 1 billion coins. It's slowly filling up. I don't know, this one might take longer than Ultimate Wise. Oh, look at that. Our sell offer for Ultimate Wise 5 has filled. Wait, it didn't update yet. There we go. Let's claim that. Easy profit. Time to relist our Wisdom buy order. Let's claim these and relist it again. Oh, never mind, it's still filling up. It's important to be patient. Whatever, I'm gonna cancel it and relist it anyway. We just need 6 more books, come on. Alright, time to cancel. And relisting it. This one's taking a bit longer than the Ultimate Wise one, but it's fine because it makes more profit. 4 more books left. Let me start combining now. Relisting for the last time, hopefully. Come on, 2 more books. And it filled. Finally. Let's finish combining this. It appears I bought the wrong book. Let's try that again. And finally filled. Let's go, guys. Now let's finish combining them all. Here's the last combination, and we have a Wisdom 5 book. Let's list it for around 3.8 million coins. Oh, it filled instantly, what? Let's go, easy profit. I thought that would take a lot longer to sell. Whatever, I guess buying the level 1 books is the worst part. Finally, moving on, we have craft flipping. But this time, we're going to buy the materials from the bazaar and sell the item on the auction house. Most of the time, the best items to craft flip in my opinion are talismans, because they have a high demand and usually the cost of the talisman on the auction house is a lot more expensive than the craft cost, so we're going to be abusing that. Let's start off by going over my favorite talisman flip that I used to use way back when I was first starting out, which is the Agarmu talisman. The recipe does not require any collection level, and for this specific talisman it requires 9 Agarmu tongues. If we go to sort by lowest price and go to Agarmu talismans, the lowest buy now is 240,000 coins. With that price and also the crafting recipe in mind, the amount of materials we would need to craft it cost around 90k, which leaves almost 150,000 coins in profit. The best part about this flip is that the buy order should usually fill almost instantly, however, you may need to relist it a couple times. The part that'll take the longest is selling it on the auction house, but even then that shouldn't take too long. Just don't completely fill your auction house with these, as it's always good to diversify your portfolio, if you know what I mean. I'm saying that just because some flips might not be as good as you think, and some other ones might be better than you think. And the only way to find out is by doing them. After relisting it a couple times, the price went up a little bit, but it filled instantly, so let's craft this into a talisman. If I were to sell it in the auction house, I would make profit, but since we have a considerable amount of money now, I'm going to show you something a little bit different. It may be worth buying more Agarmu tongues and crafting it into an Agarmu ring, and then even crafting it into a Agarmu artifact. However, I didn't look too deep into it, but I think crafting it into an Agarmu ring might actually be less profit than just keeping it as an Agarmu talisman. You guys can do the math because the price is just going to change anyway after I post this video. There are so many other good craft flips, especially in talismans, so let me show you a few. Some may require a collection level, like this gravity talisman that requires obsidian 3. The lowest buy now is 150,000 coins, and it costs basically nothing to craft. This lava talisman has a high margin as well. The chumming talisman has a high margin if you were to create buy orders on full chum buckets. The wood affinity talisman has a high profit margin, and the list goes on. I would just recommend going through your collections and seeing what flips are available to you. Because remember, the best flips are the ones that you find yourself, since they may not be as popular, and since they're less popular, you'll have less competition. Moving on, I was thinking to myself, what could be a good flip? And I knew there was a lot of potential in flipping wither armor, so I went to go check something. If you go to lowest buy now and Goldor's boots, the price you'll see here is usually 1.9 or 2 million coins. Let's say you bought the Goldor's boots for 2 million coins, and then you bought 8 Diamante's handles for 1.3 million coins each. That would cost you around 12.4 million coins. What these Diamante's handles actually do is convert any wither boots into Necron's boots. If we were to go to lowest buy now for Necron's boots, it's actually 13.8 to 14 million coins. So that's actually profit, and you'd make even more profit if the Diamante's handles went down in price, if Necron's boots went up. There's a lot of variables in this flip that you need to watch out for, but I think it can be pretty good depending on the situation. There's also regular auction house flipping, which I'm actually not going to go into in today's episode. Maybe I'll cover it in next episode. And also, channel members get specialized help in auction house flipping, lowballing, progression, and more. You're also a really cool person if you're a channel member. However, if you do want advice and you don't want to be a channel member, you can just join the Discord link in the description below. We're also giving away 200 million coins. Well, technically 100 million coins, but who's counting? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications because you don't want to miss next episode where I teach you how to make 1 billion coins. Peace.